We just come off the road, and this is a winter wonderland out here today. So we're going to do a recording as we head out into the bush on March the 8th.
Yeah, talk softly, I guess,
Coming
because
out
these
from
mics
the
are
road.
sensitive.
And just heading in, we're going to walk this trail backwards from yesterday.
Here we go.
It's -6 out here, and it's supposed to warm up to 2, I think, again today. And so we decided to go out early before. That was all the snow straight.
Oh, right down my back.
Down.
Oh, that was cold. Holy crap. That was a lot of snow down the back of my jacket. I should have been done up better.
You should have ducked lower.
Yeah. Well, how much lower?
I'll let you go
duck?
first. You go first so that we can catch the trees and not me. See how low these trees are? Well, you need to duck underneath them or go around them, because otherwise you end up with all that down your back.
Another one just
Ready?
caught me. Yeah. That's all good. All right.
There you go. A little better now. You're going to hit it. Oh, almost.
We're good.
On the road, it was pretty windy and pretty cold on the face. Now, coming out through here, no wind. It's very nice and still. It's just going to be a beautiful walk. Very pretty.
Sure is pretty back here. Alright. I'm coming. I see some fur tracks.
We didn't get much more snow from yesterday. You can see our footprints. I like the way it glistens. You can see it already starting to melt on the trees.
Yeah.
Getting all sparkly and pretty.
Winter Wonderland.
You can hear the water
50
running.
50 feet.
What?
50 feet.
50 feet what?
Connection.
Oh, listen, you can hear the water trickling down there. I'm going to come over behind you because otherwise I'm going to be hitting the trees on that side.
Okay.
And then I'll end up with snow down my back like you.
Oh.
Although I do have a...
Your hood up?
No, not a hood, but I have a neck gaiter on. So it's not going to go all the way down to my back like it did on you.
This is so nice. And I think we do it almost every day we're back walking. Pretty much. Every second day anyway, you think? Every day? Sometimes we skip a day, but yeah, there was something walking here. See the prints?
That's since yesterday because there were no prints here yesterday.
Yeah. By the heel drag, it looks like he's going
this way. Going towards the road. Yeah, he is, because on this one you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 toes in the pad there.
Yeah. Might be the lynx. I'd like to see him.
Yeah.
Or her. I wonder how. Yeah, that's pretty hard. So he's sinking down, or she is, about as far as we do.
Yeah.
So it's a, probably 20, 30-pound animal.
Already melting off the top of the trees.
Yeah. It is. Oh, there's the prints down between ours now.
Yeah. It's too bad our mics didn't stay on yesterday because we had really nice conversations yesterday out here
Yeah.
about life, retirement. Nala. We're missing her.
Yeah, we're definitely missing Nala. Empty home without her.
Yeah, daylight savings. Clocks change this Sunday. They go forward. Everybody's sick of that. Whether they're in favor of daylight savings or not daylight savings, everybody's sick of one or the other, right?
Yeah, people just want to find something to bitch about.
Yeah. So this morning when I got up, I had a text message from my friend Giselle, and they're coming to visit us this summer from Ontario. Spend quite a bit of time here, which I'm very excited about. But this morning's text was about going to the Gas Peninsula with them. And that excites me because Giselle's French. We have a hard time doing stuff in Quebec because we don't speak French. So to be able to go somewhere like that with an interpreter is really exciting to me because it's somewhere that we probably wouldn't have gone by ourselves simply because of the language barrier.
We'll get to see how bad her French is now because she probably hasn't spoke Quebec French in a long time.
But she does speak French with her sister all the time, I think.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah.
And she does speak French. Like, I've heard her speaking French a lot with people from the area that speak French.
Perfect.
Anyways, regardless of whether her French is really good in Quebec or not, I'm excited about it because she can read French and she can translate for us. So no matter what it is, she's going to be able to tell us things that we wouldn't know. Yeah. And we're going to be able to see things that we wouldn't normally see. I mean, really.
You do it. I don't feel like it anymore.
We wouldn't go to Quebec to see things because it's too hard. I mean, everything that they have, even when we stop at gas stations and stuff, you're going to go into the store. Everything is in French in the store. It's just difficult for us.
We'll have to work on learning some French since we live in a French community.
Yeah. people say, well, you should learn French. It's not easy to learn a new language at this age. And well, if you've watched previous videos of ours, I wish I did know French. Oh, I just got snow down me. Not all the way down, just a little dusting on my neck. Anyway, it's not just French. I'd like to know if you watched my previous video, or our previous video. I want to know all the languages. Okay? I'd be able to call the Lynx. Say, hey, come on out here. I'm not afraid, and you're not afraid. Let's just have a look at each other. If I spoke Lynx. Then again, he probably wouldn't trust us anyways, because there's no trust anymore.
The ground feels a bit harder today. More crunchy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can see if you look in our footprint from yesterday. Crystals in there. Kind of cool.
You can hear water running somewhere around here.
Yeah. But yesterday, all of these trees here were all covered in snow right up to the tops. It was very pretty. I don't know, did you put the video out from yesterday?
I have it all there.
There's just no sound.
Just no sound. Maybe I'll do a speed walk.
At the beginning of this one or at the end of this one?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the beginning. Do a speed, or we'll do them as two separate walks. One will be a speed walk, just speed it up. We'll see. Might not end up using the footage at all. Definitely is a bit of a bummer when you spend hours getting stuff.
Well, when you're holding the camera up for that long and then...
Yeah, getting your footage and then you realize something didn't work, like your mic.
Yeah.
Should be a graph on the side that goes up and down that shows you that it's receiving audio.
So I try to take care of myself. I walk. I work on my total gym. I
lift your weights.
Lift weights. I got some
kettlebells.
Tension. Yeah, kettlebells. I have some tension straps. All kinds of stuff. My preference is to be out here walking or kayaking or biking in the peace and quiet with I don't want to be in a motorboat. I want to be in a paddle thing. It's better exercise, nice and quiet and peaceful. And I'm trying to eat right. So one of the things that I started doing was having a smoothie every morning with fruits and vegetables, oatmeal. I can get some, put some chickpeas in there and some almonds, things like that. Anyways, because I do that every morning, well, first I get up and have a coffee, and then after an hour or two, I make my smoothie. And here we are out for a walk. And the problem with the early morning walk, lots of liquids in me. And that's starting to affect my bladder already. And we still got another hour's worth of walking here, so darn.
Did you bring your pee tube?
Nope. I do have a urinal, female urinal, the long tube for the winter days. We got to run it down the inside of your pant leg. I didn't bring it.
I have one. Mine doesn't run down the inside of my pant leg, at least not far anyways.
Yeah, yours is a male, not a female. I do highly recommend the female urinals though, because I don't like squatting.
It's pretty that way
It is.
behind us. Everything glistening in the sun.
You see the line from the sun coming down there. That's kind of pretty. Yeah, the skyline's pretty there. Horizon.
Sorry about that. So clean and crisp. You can smell the trees.
Yeah, spring is coming. I'm excited for it. I say that now. Last year, the bugs were bad. I forgot. Next time I go to Costco, I'll look to see if there's a great big pack of bug spray. A Christmas winter wonderland out there.
Should have brought our drone. Nice drone shot over all of this whiteness would be pretty.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like carrying it.
It has melted a bit since yesterday, because yesterday on the snow on the ground down there, all these little twigs and things, the snow was just sitting on top of it.
Okay.
And it looked like vanilla covered pretzels. Yogurt covered pretzels.
Here's the
everywhere.
water. Way down there.
Yep.
Let's go to it.
I don't know. I think we should turn where we normally turn and not extend our walk. Did you not hear my thing about not having the urinal with me a minute ago?
Well, yeah, I did.
Did you forget about the last walk? Where
Yeah,
you
I
ate
did.
chili and
Yeah, I ate chili and then pepper crisp,
chili crisp.
chili crisp stuff.
Ooh.
Started
called
my
it-
pants halfway back here. What a drag that was.
We called it hella chili chicken.
Yeah.
It was hell of a good dip mixed with chili crisp and tossed chicken wings in it. It was very good. And then he had chili,
The night before.
and then we had chili crisp with eggs for breakfast, and then we went for a walk. That's
Yeah.
worse than having to pee.
Yeah, I got a little carried away with the spicy food. That 2 days worth of spiciness. It was
Yeah.
good though. So good going in.
Yeah. And if you like your stuff a little bit of spice in it, chili crisp and hell of a good dip is pretty good.
Yeah. Chicken
Done it on
wings.
pierogies, chicken wings, eggs. My friend Mike, may he rest in peace, was a chef in the army for a while. He's the one who got me turned on to the spicy. He used to mix red hot sauce with mayonnaise, do chicken wings like that. I think that was one of the first foods I ever gave you, eh, Corey?
Pardon?
Mayonnaise and hot sauce on chicken wings.
Oh, yeah.
One of the first foods I ever fed you.
That and garlic shrimp.
Well, bacon and brie on a
Baguette.
baguette or a calabrese bun or something like that, done in a sandwich press. That's a delicious one too. Especially if you use it on a spiced bread like an herb and garlic bun or something like that. If you try one of those food suggestions, let me know if you like it. Yesterday was not such a healthy day. I made some fudge, Eagle brand milk, chocolate, butter, cream, sugar, all that stuff. Some pecans in it, chocolate pecan fudge. Got a bit of a headache this morning. The refined sugar's not so good for me. I don't recommend eating that. I recommend the other ones. Not that it's not delicious, it's just not so good for you.
Funny, we were at Walmart getting some milk and whatnot
In the bag,
in the bag.
because Sid Sixero, all about no milk bags. Guess what? Jugs are too heavy.
we're
Anyway,
in there. We go to pull out, and there's people on a truck like 10 parking spaces up from us, and they stop right away to let us pull out. Everybody around stops, it's moving, so we can pull out. This is so weird, because people here, when you want to pull out of a parking spot or onto the road, it's like, somebody's pulling out, quick, stop, let them go. And in Ontario, where we're from and grew up, everybody's more like, holy crap, someone's trying to pull out, quick, get in front of them, don't let them go, hurry up, we're ahead of them, don't let them ahead of us. And here it's just completely opposite. Everybody just stops to let you go. Such a refreshing.
this is a different print. It wasn't there yesterday.
Very refreshing.
I
Coyote,
can't
maybe?
see if I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it's
Where
over
is
here
it?
too.
I can't see. Oh, there it is, I think.
Yeah.
That's a different one. It's a dog print. Because you can see there,
All through here
There's
on
toes.
both sides.
and then a small pad.
Pee.
Yep.
And they dug it up here
Oh.
a bit. They dug all this up and they peed. And then went off.
Yep.
That way. So it looks like there's more than one maybe.
I don't know. There's only 4
Yeah.
prints. Well, maybe.
That
Yeah.
I would say one now. But the other
Well-
one's over on this side now, see?
Yeah. Is it going the same direction or different direction? That's going that direction. Might have gone down and back.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Cool.
they're following us.
I like it when we see prints. Well, it went this way into the bush. Probably rabbit hunting or hare hunting. That's for you, Eric.
Can we call them bunnies?
We
If
can
it's a
call them
hare or a
bunnies.
rabbit or anything, can we call them bunnies?
Yeah.
You can tell me that too.
Hey Jeff,
One
if
of
you're
those
watching,
things I don't
hello.
know.
Hope you're enjoying.
Oh, look at this. We're already at our turn.
Wow.
So that's where the water is, down there. And looks like the only thing that went down there is a rabbit or a hare or a bunny, whatever you're going to call them. Anyway, we go this way. Back out into the deeper snow.
I'd continue down, but since you have to piddle,
There's no bathroom down there. I could squat in the bush, but snow is cold.
beautiful morning. What is it, 10:30 in the morning?
Yeah, but
Friday the 8th?
yeah. We were sinking in quite a bit yesterday. Came the opposite direction yesterday. Oh, well, you can see that by our footprints, I guess, but hey, we have a mic on today, so we're talking.
Yeah, Jeff's a good friend of mine. Grew up, spent a lot of time with him, and I moved. So don't really get to see him anymore,
So most of these videos are for him. and
Yeah.
family so they can see what we're doing. But if you're enjoying them and you're not our friend or our family, thanks. I hope you're enjoying them too.
Yeah, I hope everybody is. You know, it's always good just to take the time to get out in nature and
Yeah.
the fresh air in your face. Don't deal
Sky
with
is beautiful
society.
today too. Nice blue sky. Check that out. Clear blue sky today.
Well, it'll be a year this May since I retired. It's been a year already now.
I think it's a year next week for me.
A year next week for you.
Well,
Snow
I
in my
stopped
shirt.
working on February
Down my back
the
again. Oh, well.
10th. Thanks to some nice people at my office. All the good deeds I did for them, they repaid me by giving me this. I appreciate it. I didn't know. Didn't know what I was missing.
Yeah. We both used to work at Canada Post. We were delivery people. So we retired, and maybe that's why we like being outside so much, because we worked outside. But just
Took a
living
whiteboard
life,
on my
be
bike
your
here.
own drum is really fulfilling. Don't know how long you have on this beautiful planet, so
Yeah, you know what? It's funny because before we worked at Canada Post, started there in 2002.
one?
I started there in 2002. You started there in 2003. And prior to that, we were both bakers.
Yeah, that's where we met. Bacon.
He was actually my supervisor. And we ended up working at Canada Post, and I was pretty scared to go and work there because I did not like it outdoors in the wintertime. I didn't like it outdoors when it was rainy or anything. Beautiful sunny day, other than that, or slightly overcast day actually was my favorite. And I never really wanted to be outside except for on those kind of days. And when we started working at the post office, you had to be out there, you know, rain or shine. And I was concerned about that, but through the 20 years that we worked there, we got all the right gear. Found out about buying good boots instead of just, you know, boots from cheap places. Used to buy stuff at Byway and Zellers and places like that. And I ended up going to stores where you can buy Merrell's and Keen and
I must say though,
quality gear. Buying jackets that have downfill in them, skirts inside to stop the wind from going up your jacket, all those kind of things. Proper gloves, hats,
property line?
all of that stuff. And it made all the difference in the world being outside. Gaiters on my boots so the snow doesn't go down them. And then I found out that winter's not so bad. Proper rain gear. Not Gore-Tex. I mean, Gore-Tex is good, but the water does come through eventually. And buying rubber, or waterproof, not water resistant, all those things make such a huge difference. And you can get outside and enjoy this. Down to like minus 20, minus 30, it's not so bad. You got the right gear. So I thank Canada Post for teaching me those lessons as well. Some stuff like that might be more expensive. You want to go back there to the property line? Is that what you said? Or you want to follow this?
We'll follow this.
Okay. Anyways, that stuff might be more expensive, but
It's worth it.
it lasts. I mean, I've had the same rain pants and raincoat for about 17, 18 years now. And like I said, I worked at Canada Post. I wore it out there every time it rained, working.
Oh.
And it's still working just as well as the day that I bought it. We went to Ontario a few weeks ago. Corey bought a pair of shoes.
Merrill's.
He was a little bit grumbly about spending $80 on a pair of shoes because he's been buying Walmart shoes for 20, 30 bucks. But you go through 3 pairs of shoes a summer, and the Merrill's last a couple of years, so at least. Well, actually, you still have Merrill's that you bought back when toe shoes first came in, zero drop, barefooters, all that. They were back how many years? Probably 10 years ago or more. You still have them. So they last. So in all, it's worth the cost.
Yeah. Thing about, being that we both came from Bacon, we went to the post office, and it's an atmosphere where people don't really care if you get your envelope or not. It's just factory work, basically. Nobody really cares. And when we were bakers, you take pride in what you're doing, and you care because people would be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you made that. That it tastes so good." It gave you that ambition to want to do better and have things taste good. And you like the rewarding feeling that you get from producing something that people enjoy.
You get the customer feedback.
And then you get into the corporate world like Canada Post, and nobody really cares. It's all about the bottom dollar and just get it out. Who cares?
And the only time you ever hear from the customer if something's wrong.
Yeah, there's no rewarding feeling. There's just a drone just going in. Somebody that works in a factory, except for pushing envelopes. And if it doesn't go that day, people don't care. If something's got damage, nobody cares. Whatever, deliver it. That was their motto.
I think it might have
satisfaction.
It might have been a little bit different for letter carriers in the urban sector that are going door to door, as opposed to the super boxes, because at least they talk to their customers on their route. Whereas with the
super
boxes, you're just going to a module, opening it up, putting the mail in, and the people just complain that it's in the wrong one. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes, and when you got all those houses side by side and the numbers are so close together, and it's easy to make a mistake. I'm sure it doesn't happen as often as the customers like to portray it.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of the rewarding feelings about doing something, some purpose behind it. I always enjoyed baking, and I thought, when I got my job at Canada Post, I thought, I don't want to be 50 years old, standing here, fresh tire marks, flipping donuts and baking bread and all this stuff. And then I went to the corporate side, and hey, there are some good things with the corporate side. I'm retired with a full pension, well, reduced, but still I have a pension. I wouldn't have had those kind of things before, so there are some bonuses, but I tell you, for the most part, do something you enjoy. Don't do something that you have to do. So much more rewarding, whatever that may be, whether it's baking or crafting or painting or helping somebody with their taxes because you enjoy numbers. If you have the opportunity, do something you enjoy.
Hey, today is National Women's Day. I give a shout out to my mom. Perhaps she wasn't the best mom in the world, but she did teach me the importance of money. She taught me to be responsible with it, to have a savings put aside, to never count on anybody else.
Except yourself.
And I learned that lesson. I paid attention to it, and here I am. So on National Women's Day, shout out to my mom, Bonnie Downing.
Yeah, I left home at 15 years old. I had a $100 bill and a one-way bus ticket from 3,500 kilometers away. Wow. Yeah, what an experience.
Well, that's our walk for today. So we're getting back into civilization. Here's a regular path back past the sugar bush. So we'll call it quits for today.
Well, have a great day, everybody.